Hey, I have been told that we're here live and direct coming at you from home.
Are you glitching?
Home. We're at home. We're all at home. Just 'cause that's what is going on. All right, so yeah, hi, welcome back. It's Tuesday night. We are playing Shadowrun tonight. Shadowrun missions. I am Danny, the GM, and I've got our cast of players here. Let's see what somebody we're supposed to have an order, but like it totally just like went out the window
Not
or
me.
what
I did
have you.
last time.
So let's go with Duryea, because what happened last week?
No joke.
You
Like
got the new kid will have to tell us.
Side note before, so like usually I don't have my mic muted when the show starts, but the 2 times I've muted my mic before the show starts, you've asked me to do intros.
You know the secret now.
I'm never gonna mute my mic again, ever, because I have a horrible memory. So we weren't there. There was like a lot of fishing around for Flea called. Not Darcy. Flea called.
You're doing
Jen.
great.
I know, right? This is why I don't like this. So Flea called Gertrude and told her that she's going to be AWOL. Gertrude came and found Etienne and Satchel, and was like, hey, we got to deal with these people. They got their buddies snatched up. So, what are we going to do? It's like, oh, well, where's Flea and where's Kaida? Well, Flea said, she has something to do. Kaida is nowhere to be found, or he's really on CP time. Or I guess let's just say CE time, because he's an elf. But I feel like after that, we went to the collective. Was it at the collective where you met Nico? It was at the collective. So. Yeah. Went to the collective, and there was this kid, like this incredibly talented, amazing child that was being bullied by these horrendous thugs, And so being the amazing people that this group is, they went and saved him. I mean, give or take how you define saving. But they went and they made sure that he became a part of the mission because they needed someone to... There was a thing specifically that he did for them. He had a spirit find their buddies. Yes. It's like trying to tell somebody about a movie that you saw like 5 years. I don't know why my head doesn't work ever. So then the spirit actually went and found them. It was a dog. And the weird thing about the dog spirits is like when they talk, they sound like they're barking. And it's at first it was really hard to catch that's what I was just like, why does he keep mumbling? I was like, oh, they're barking. It's really cool. And so the dog went and found the people. So then the whole team goes to the place, which is near the airport, which I guess is shaky for a lot of people because we had some, previous incidents there. So they got to this building and they did a sensing and they were formulating a plan, plans, how they kind of topple together, and actually came up with a really good plan. The plan was to go inside the building after Etienne shut off the electricity. So all the power went out. And then we go in, I think guns a-blazing. Is that what we agreed on? Or was it more of like... You? Yes. So yes, after there was some layout happening with a lot of mental... Is it a sensing? That wasn't a sensing. That was more like astral
projecting. Yep.
Astral sneaking. He did a lot of astral sneaking. And then we assumed where we think the 2 people that were kidnapped are, because one of them was like, I could tell that they were hurt, right? Or they were on the ground or something like that. So now we're outside the building, back to the wall. Etienne, I think we did all of our pre-battle stuff. Of course, there was one more thing I wanted to do that I didn't remember until afterward. But Etienne had hit the switch, and then Danny's like, to be continued. Is that right?
I hadn't flipped the switch yet. I'm about to.
You're about to. You're just about to flip the switch, and then I was like,
okay.
Bum, bum, bum.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how that went down. And so we bring you back to Chicago, Illinois, 2075. Just south of Midway Airport at the rail yard, where several individuals are stacked up about to raid this warehouse full of racists and Sarah as you kind of are moving up, you see this happening. See this stack. And there's a van idling. And we're just going to go ahead and start right there with Lisa. Lisa.
That'll be my fake sin name. So I you said I see.
You see them. There they are. They're like stacked up. It looks like they're about to go in. You know what's in there. You know why it's in there. Kind of, you're thinking about doing the same thing, really. But now this is like an unknown, right? Like, why are they there?
I think what I'm gonna do is suspecting what they might be about, because I'm good with like feeling people's emotions and stuff like that. I think I'm gonna first of all I'm gonna do my adrenaline boost because I want to be fast in case they decide to turn around and shoot me.
Well,
But
you just do that every time at the beginning of the turn.
cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and broadcast and test out a spell, and put into their brain. Now y'all wouldn't be going in to kill a bunch of racists now, would ya?
Okie dokie.
Tabarnak.
Broadcast. So you have or spell casting is your skill. No, and you do have a bonus. Do you know? Okay, yeah, go ahead. You should be able to just cast it at a force. Now remember, this is a area spell, so that means that the more force it goes, the further out it's going to be, and that means it might catch anyone that's in that area, even if they're perhaps on the other side of a wall.
So assuming they're like 2 or 3 meters apart or whatever, in total, I'm gonna cast it pretty small force, so like force 2, right?
All right, so you're moving up on them basically, as they are really focused on
Sure.
getting inside of this thing.
Yes.
All right, great. I like it.
All right, spells. Let's go look at my spelly spells. All right, I'm gonna push the button, and that should do the cast.
It should do the cast. It should prompt for the cast anyway. We're just
No
now putting all this
modifiers.
together. No modifier. Choose a force, and it should do it.
So I can still roll like shit. Apparently, that's cool.
Okay. So here's the thing. There's no reason to have to get more successes, more hits on this spell, unless people are actively trying to resist it. So what? So everyone hears this in their head, except Gertrude. Gertrude doesn't hear it. She's too far away.
Question.
And then hit the brain button there, Sarah.
Oh, thank you.
Because I'm a mage, is there any would I be receptive? Like, is there anything on my end that would have to do with this?
No, like you wouldn't get. You would probably realize it's magic. I mean, everyone probably would realize.
But I wouldn't know
fast.
To look in that direction and know it was her.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't have anything like that.
I should have just asked the question. Did you guys hear that?
What the fuck was that? Kaida? We talked to you about this.
Kaida doesn't sound like that.
No, it wasn't Kaida.
That was not Kaida.
Use magic. I don't know. Maybe they could change their voice.
He's not the only magic person in the world.
He's the only magic person I've come across that just put thoughts in my head without my permission.
Yeah.
That felt like shade. If he was here, I think he would feel shady. But he's not. But he's not here. I guess we should talk back. So, hello, voice. We don't plan on killing any racists. But I mean, if it happens, we're cool with that.
You guys are just, your backs are to me, and Satchel's like.
Yeah, that's the best part. Like she's just like leaning against the hood of this car, and you're like talking in the air at her.
I'll say out loud, y'all are just so cute, aren't you?
Sam's gonna turn and point his gun at her.
So, she is like full out, like hair done, makeup on,
Yes.
professional business suit, but like casual and looks pricey and expensive. And
Yes.
she's like in heels, but it's like those wedge heels that you can still run in.
Mhm. Are they boots?
I watch action movies. You can run in.
Right. I'm living right now. Are they boots?
I watch action movies. And she's got like the business skirt suit. So yeah, and it's a nice fashionable red color with black trim. And she just kind of gives you guys a little wave. She has manicured nails and everything, and she's like, so I saw them take some folks inside and thought maybe y'all might need a little extra set of hands.
Like, how much can you lift?
What's someone like you?
Levitate.
Do you
Oh,
even
wow.
lift?
Do you even lift, bro?
Brozette.
Oh, I mean, okay.
I laughed, but then Nico says, "That's actually a really good question."
I mean,
What's up to you, lady? What are you? What's someone like you doing around here, asking about shooting Nazis, racists, whatever? These guys.
I look around at like you guys and the big van and the shady CZ area and go, well, just what I suppose the same sort of thing any Shadowrunners might be doing in the CZ
Well,
at
I'm not a
Humana's
Shadowrunner.
location.
I'm not a Shadowrunner. I'm a gang liaison. And also, we're just on a rescue mission.
Aren't you just the cutest?
Oh,
That's nice and all, but we were kind of about to do something, and I have the feeling that if we just hang out and chat about it, it might get interrupted.
Yeah, we should go right on inside. Clairvoyance and clairaudience. Do I have to know the location? I'm getting my
No,
D&D
so-
and my Shadowrun confused.
When you cast clairaudience and or clairvoyance, you will create a sensor, basically. Okay, so you create a sensor, and then you can move that sensor anywhere within range. The range being force in meters. Force in meters.
Something like that.
so question.
Yeah.
I do have a question. So since we did all this, does she know all the stuff that we know too? So I don't have to tell her about the mage that's inside.
No. Well, depends if she did her own thing before.
So I should just ask her. Hey,
Exactly.
dress suit lady.
Dress suit lady.
That's a cool name. Anyway, there's a before you do anything, just let you know there's a bunch of people in there, but right beyond that door, there's a mage.
Oh, that's good to know. Thank you.
She told me I was cute.
I heard.
So, rather than cast right away, since they know some stuff, I have to look at the other character sheet because the other one's not built yet. Well, I think y'all know a little bit of what I can do. I gave you a little sampling right when I came up. So you know, an extra set of hands wouldn't hurt, would it? I'm not looking for money. I'm looking for stopping the racists from doing their
Oh,
racist
is there money?
shenanigans.
And with that, Satchel's kind of like, is there money?
No, there's no money.
Y'all are runners and you're doing this job for free?
It's not a job. It's a rescue mission.
Yeah, they have our friends. You
Bless
save
your
friends
heart.
for free. I mean, unless you can get paid, then you should probably get paid, I think.
Etienne doesn't know what that means, but Thomas does now.
Whenever any Southerner says "bless your heart" means, "Oh, you fucking idiot."
So then, what's his name? Nico. Can I do I have to actually give her the rundown of everything, or can I say that Nico gives her the rundown of everything, and that's enough?
I would love an abbreviation because I was a little busy last week and did not get a chance to watch the episode.
Okay, cool. So as soon as you walk in, right? Sorry. As soon as you walk in, there's two people right here, and then one of them's a mage. Everybody else is just human, and then straight through those doors, there's another door, and there's two people in there. That's who we're rescuing. Now, on this side, he starts doing, because he's fancy right now. He feels like he's doing some top secret shit. On this side, that's where all the people are. They're in this factory. And there's this net or a net-like thing in between them and a bunch of shelves. And then they're spread throughout. I couldn't tell if they had weapons, but I mean, I always assume the worst. You know what I'm saying? Growing up on the streets. Anyway, so then after we get them out, that was our only plan. But it seems like you have another agenda. And I'm a gang liaison, so I'm down for the smoke.
Well, that's just excellent.
Pretty much
Look
what
at
he's
you
saying.
guys, all professional and knowing what you're getting into. Well, then let's let's just head on in and try to be all you going quiet, right, to not alert the big group of people.
Actually, we were going to shut off their electricity and then throw in a smoke grenade. Once a smoke grenade was in, because it was originally just a snatch and grab. We run in, knock out the one guy, knock out the mage, get the two people in, and tail it out of there before they can figure out how to turn the lights back on.
Fair enough. Well, I'm happy to help with whatever you need. I can do a little bit of manipulation if things go south, but I'll kind of play your support right now and stay further back.
Could we both overwhelm the mage?
Oh, I'm happy to help you, honey. And I've got a fire spirit helping me out because I thought I was going to have to go in here by my onesie, and I was a little nervous about that. So really happy to have the assistance, y'all.
My spirit ran away, didn't it?
Your spirit.
He didn't run
you
away.
Still
But
have,
I used.
no, yeah, no, you used it. You used all of its things to get it to come down here and do the thing. So you can get another one. I mean, you just gotta summon it. But
I don't think we need one if she does one. Okay. Well, then, if your spirit takes care of whatever the rest of them, then me and you can handle the mage, and then they can do the grabbing.
Let's do it. I'm all for it.
okay. So, what kind of spirit are you going to summon? Oh no, not you. What was the force of the spirit that you summoned? I'm sorry.
So let me see. I get my 13 dice for summoning, I believe. Let me double check.
For you, summoning is 11. So 13 for your spell casting.
Okay, so 11. Let's do a force 5 then.
Okie doke.
That makes sense.
Sure. I will roll 5 dice.
Right, I got my core. Where is my summoning?
It's going to be on the left side down in your skills.
In my skills. Oh, sorcery group. Conjuring group.
Conjuring group. Yep, that's
there
it.
There
right
it is. All right. Submit. It didn't ask me. Oh, what is it doing?
It just rolled the wrong dice pool. That's all.
That's all.
Because it's set up to roll that one. So now what you can do is you can try again.
All right. Hit my conjuring group. It's not asking me for a force.
Because it's not using the spell stuff. So Um,
But I got 5 hits.
right. So I have 2, and that means that you get 3. Still says physical. Wow, whatever. So you get 3 net hits. So that is 3 services with this Force 5 Fire Spirit, Spirit of Fire.
All right. Hey there, hot stuff. Thanks for following me along here. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in hot, get it? And I just want you protecting me and my new friends here, all right? So anything tries to hurt us, you're gonna hurt it right back. And if you see the mage in there, you're gonna kick the shit out of it, all right? Thank you.
Eventually, this token is actually going to land on the.
Manifest.
Thank you. Good Lord. All right. Spirit of Fire. Not that ginormous, but you know, he's there. He's ready to assist as necessary. To defend, as you said, if someone is trying to do the murder on you. And there we go. So, all right, you look like you're gonna have help. There's a spirit ready and waiting for additional whatever. How is this change anybody's plan?
I don't think so. Let's steer clear of the spirit. These things. This one's on fire. Damn.
Can we see the spirit?
No, maybe not.
I have not manifested it.
Okay.
But I can see it, right?
If you
you
switch
sense
to astral perception,
If I sense it, right? But I just trust that it's there.
So
Right.
Satchel readies the gas grenade, and he kind of looks over at Etienne and is like, I'm ready whenever you are.
Can you remind us? There was stuff that we did, right? That we got ready last time, and I don't remember what it was. There's the smoke grenade. There's the electricity. Was that everything?
Yeah, I think we somehow the door was either not locked or we had solved that problem pretty quickly.
Right.
Or it would be just a question
And then
of kicking it
I'm
in.
sorry. And then I had something going to where I had all this. That's why I'm so fast.
Yeah, that's your increase reflexes spell.
Okay, cool. I'm ready.
All right. Well.
all right.
If everyone's
hit the
ready,
power, right?
yeah.
Let's go ahead and get your initiative roll there for Lisa. So if you're turning on your stuff, that is going to give you a modifier.
Oh, honey, I am turning on my stuff.
There's that modifier. And then are you casting increased reflexes?
Oh, of course I am. You know me and increased reflexes, Danny.
All right, let's go make sure that's in there. Here we go. Just give it a second. So, people watching don't know, Sarah had a really busy week. Really, really busy week. And so the character was made. Unfortunately, it's not all plugged into the thing, but we are getting there. Go ahead and you should be able to cast it now.
Increased reflexes. Where? Oh, there it is. It's at the bottom.
And I believe your quality gives you up to 4. We'll say it does for now.
The focus concentration?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
it is 4. So I'm going to cast it as a force 4. And look, I got 4 hits. That's just delightful. And so my drain, also, this is just easy for me. So next up, let's see. I've got my initiative goes up by 4 plus 2d6.
Okay, so make sure you grab that your token and then roll initiative.
Oh, I have a token. Hold. Oh.
I'm just using Lee's token there for now.
Okay.
Standing in.
Is she already on the map?
She is on the map. She's right there behind these 3 Yokos.
It's hard to. Hold on, I need to zoom out. Where are we? Oh, there we are. Okay. There she is. So I selected her. I'm going to roll my initiative. Do I have to add my modifier? It doesn't look like it's in there. So 4 plus.
Hold on. Nope. It is. Your modifiers are set up.
Oh, okay. So I just have to hit the button.
You just have to hit the button.
Jay.
That is not that's before you hit the button. So that was you'd written the 40 in.
But I like that number.
I know you do. But just hit it again.
That's so much more disappointing.
Yeah. So that perhaps disappointing, but legitimate. So holding, Satchel holding, Etienne hitting the lights.
Yes, Etienne's Matrix persona and his buddy, the agent, crank their arm with Molotov cocktails and bricks, and they start throwing these little things all the way over to the generator, and for good measure, forking it for the comlink I had a mark on.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sounds good to me. Go ahead and give us that brute force.
Well, it's data spike, so it's cyber combat plus logic. Do I get bonuses to my roll for the marks, or is it just to the damage?
This is the damage.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I get to roll some dice too.
You know what? I got a NERPS from Kender Mage at some point in the past, so thank you, Kender Mage. I'm gonna add a +3 to that.
Kender Mage coming in clutch.
I didn't get any hits.
I got 1.
How's it feel, Danny, to be one of us?
It's just amazing because like for all that, and then you only just got the 1. So that's yours, and then your agent is doing its own data spike.
Could he have helped me with the data spike? Or you cannot do that. It's an attack. Yeah, no, that's.
I mean, it's an attack, but it's code. It's not like you're shooting someone with a gun and like someone is going to help you hold the gun, right? It's it's actually it's coding instead. So I would say that they can, or they can just do their own attack. I think. Can they not do their own attack?
I think they can.
Is he doing his own attack, or is he?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to roll some dice. There we go. I rolled some dice. Woohoo! Okay, womp womp. So that's 2 attacks. What is the attack rating that you're set at right now?
5. However, I have hammer that is running.
Okay. So you have hammer that is running. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then another like 11. So it's just a generator. You blow the generator. You could kind of hear. It's one of those things where you don't really notice it, but then when it's gone, you really notice it, right? You just like all of a sudden, all this like humming and kind of static in the air just kind of powers down. The gas engine of the generator itself is stops running, and so all these sounds just kind of fade away. And that was Etienne's turn. So we can have Nico, Sarah, or Satchel in order of whoever wants to go first, but that order as well.
I want to hold, because the plan was to do the grenade first, and Satchel has the grenade, right? The smoke
Right.
bomb. So
Right.
I'm going to hold for the smoke bomb.
Okay.
Just one last thing. I'm sorry. I had mentioned that I wanted to fork the comlink too. Is that right?
Yeah, that thing. I mean, it's like a sensei or something.
No more smart link. There you go. Okay, carry on.
What is Lisa?
So I'm gonna seeing this this kid kind of playing with the smoke grenade in his hand here, getting ready to pelt that in, and knowing the plan, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my my astral vision so that I can still see the auras of the people inside and the mage who is my intended target. But I'm gonna hold action until I
Okie doke.
get in there and beat the shit out of someone.
That actually, I assumed that I didn't need astrovision because I'm Nocturna.
So that lets you see in the dark, but not see through smoke.
Right. No, I'm saying so. But when we get in there, I'll be able to see them. Is my point.
Yeah, I mean,
My
it's not
question.
going to be like middle of the night at dark inside. It's just a little bit dimmer. So
Okay.
folks can see. You can see just fine. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you're opening the door and throwing in a grenade.
Yeah.
Is that what I hear?
Does it swing in or out?
Hey.
Out.
Swings out. Ah, damn! I literally can't kick in the door.
I mean, you could.
You could try. You could try. I mean, you can always try.
Oh no, that's all good. So seeing the door handle, I kind of pull it open and like activate the grenade and like chuck it in there, and then I'm like, what next?
All right. So you throw the grenade into the location, and this is the grenade with. This is not a smoke grenade, is it? This is the neuro-stun grenade.
Oh yeah, what are the ranges on that? Do I actually need to like take a couple steps in?
You're gonna need to. So what you're gonna want to do here is you're gonna want to use your throwing weapon skill.
Okay.
And you are going to you're just using your throwing weapon skill. You're just gonna click that and hurl it in.
Right.
And you want to like click on the screen and point out where you're trying to exactly land it.
Okay, I want to land it. Like.
Got it. Boom.
Right here.
That's where you want it.
Yeah.
Got it.
And. Throwing weapons.
Just it's a skill. So go to your skills, and you'll find it there. It's a skill called throwing. Don't throw.
And then about now, it worked.
That was pretty good. It just happened the way that we like it to happen. All right, so you throw that grenade in. Now, I do have a question for you. There are 3 ways that grenades trigger in this world.
Oh no, I hate this question. I always get it wrong.
One of them is motion sensor, right? So, and not motion sensor like you put it on the ground, it's motion sensor, but like it feels its own inertia. So it arms after it's thrown, and then when it feels a sudden change in inertia, it goes off. Okay. There is a timer, which it goes off after about 3 seconds. And then there is there's the wireless trigger. So you throw it, and then as soon as it gets where you want it, you think blow up, and it blows up.
Okay. Do I need something installed into me to make it?
No, you have all your stuff set up for that. So there
Oh,
is.
okay.
So
Well, then I
everyone.
would like the wireless to go.
Okay.
All right.
So it
then
has been said. So it is done. All right. You throw that in there
throw it in there. Whereabouts
and
does
you
it land?
trigger it. It lands right where you want it because you got 4 hits.
Okay. Well, then.
Boom. And gas
then
just starts out of it.
it's like I think I got him.
Yes. That is a true statement.
Okay.
So it goes to about there. So yeah, it's pretty much filling up this entire room with the gas. Filled up the room with gas. So our 2 guys here, they're going to attempt to not succumb to said gas.
This could be easier than we thought right now. This could all be over.
It is definitely possible that this could be done pretty quick. But
Oh, that's
who
nice.
knows?
1 win for Satchel.
Oh, bless your heart.
Oh, is that to me or him?
Was that shit? I know, right? After that explanation you gave earlier.
Okay, so there's that and that. No, not that button. Sorry, that was the wrong one. There we go. Okay, and then this other fella. He has. Okay, so that's just that. Okay, so yeah, the gas starts going out, heading out, and everybody in there starts you hear like coughing and hacking and all the things that you kind of were hoping to hear, having thrown a poisonous substance into them.
I'm hoping to hear 2 thuds.
Finding out. This is 8. You do hear a thud as somebody does drop onto the ground. Just the one.
I got 1. I don't know which one though.
Are you gonna move?
Yes. I'm
Okay.
gonna hold my breath. I'm gonna take a step in here. Take it. Are these things? Is this like
Okay.
a wall, like a thing I hide behind or something?
We had talked about that.
That's a desk. That's a desk. So Satchel runs in, which is a good time for me. It's a very good time.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we did talk about that. Okay. So now I'll let it ride. Let's go.
You get excited. This is how you learn lessons. You learn lessons. So you're running in, and I see from your gear here that that you're just gonna run in.
I was just gonna internal air tank it.
Yeah. So go ahead and let's get a willpower and body roll.
Okay.
What? Why? Thing.
And then it should come up with another thing asking for like if I'm going to use body or whatnot. Correct?
Yes. That's what it should be doing after. All right.
Any minute now.
Oh, we don't know what you got. All right. So while you're about to pass out, Next
Okay.
is either Nico or Lisa. And since it looks like Sarah has stepped away for a moment, Nico, what's up?
Nico is, just to be clear, shamanic regents means that I can walk in here and be fine. Correct?
No.
I have, okay, I think when we when we talked about creating this character, we talked about this thing that I have that I don't talk about because I don't want people to think I'm a toxic shaman. You don't remember this? This was your idea, Danny.
No, you're thinking about something different.
Well, I'm looking at it in the sheet, and it says shamanic regents, and then it says tainted. So I thought
it just means so those are just little magical things, like little like magic, like stuff you have that can empower your spells. So that's
so it doesn't help me when I'm walking in here. I'll get sick.
It will not make it so that you cannot. If you go in there, you're gonna.
Okay, great. So after seeing what happened to Satchel, I think,
which is he falls down.
Right. I was about to. Damn. I was about to walk in there, but I can see. Okay. But the other dudes are down too, right? Okay, fine. The shaman, not the shaman, the mage. He can't see me. What do I want to do? I don't have any destructive spells. Blast doesn't kill, does it?
It doesn't, but you don't. It does. It does. Other than that, it does everything you want it to do.
Is this the one that affects more than one person?
Yes, it'll go in and hit in an area.
Right. So since he's already down, can I like aim high? But if not,
yeah, just don't swing low, sweet chariot.
I'm gonna aim for the two of them and hope it doesn't hit Satchel. But that's what I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast Blast. This is such a. I wish I had wish I was Storm right now. So bad. I've never wanted to be Storm so bad than these moments right here. Right now, I'm gonna cast Blast at Force 8.
Okay.
Okay, I had to hear Danny's voice.
That's beefy.
Right, I wanted to hear Danny's voice. Beefy meaning the drain.
Yeah. Okay. It's also beefy, and it's gonna do a lot of damage.
I mean, we were just talking about killing them, so.
yeah. I'm just saying, it's beefy.
Okay, so I'm gonna go for Force 8.
Five hits at Force 8. 8 drain. Still. So 2. You only take 2.
Yes.
So I'll add that in there. So you have 3 total now stun.
Right, I got you.
But yeah, that goes off pretty much without a hitch. They are going to have to take some damage as well. -8 to their armor. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 13. 8.
Suspense is killing me.
Oh, okay. So, that is definitely a thing that happened. And this poor fucker.
This poor fucker. That's what I like to hear.
Listen.
So, the thing is that, like, yes, it's not a physical spell that does physical damage, but eventually when you beat someone down and you just continue to beat on them, they will die.
Okay.
So, just something to sort of keep in mind, I guess.
Did they die just now?
Hard to say.
Can I tell you the truth, Danny? This was actually strategical. I wasn't just trying to like hit hard as I could. In my mind, since Nico is a young mage, he's like a baby snake.
Okay.
Everyone gets that reference, right?
Yeah, I can dig it.
Baby snakes are deadlier than adult ones because when they bite you, they just release unfiltered like venom. They don't know how to like temper it.
Yeah, they just give it all to you. They're just like,
yeah. Yeah.
Yes, and
Scared of
normally
any
snakes
snake.
don't want to do that because then they don't have venom for like the next thing that comes along that they might want to bite. So, all right, yeah, there's definitely you can't hear the bodies fall because a lot of things in there just
Right.
there's a lot of noise. So, do you want to move at all?
I want to turn because I don't have anything in my gear that'll help me in the gas.
Nope.
I want to turn to Etienne and be like, "Do we have gas masks?"
He's not cannot answer right now because it's not his turn. So
You can always use a free action.
oh yeah,
anytime.
the free action. There's some in the van, but this is Neurostun. It's gonna fuck you up even with a gas mask.
Really? That's Nico.
Yep. Use the rest of his free action to close the seal on his armor.
So why did we decide that this was the gas that we should use?
So
And we wanted to be sure.
looks like Sarah is not back yet. So we will move to Gertrude. There you are. There it is. You're there.
There I am.
You received the
warm.
chatter from the Matrix from Etienne.
So I was looking through, and I do not have any sort of antitoxin on my character sheet, but we do have the Valkyrie module, so that may be helpful.
After the fact.
So I'm going to sort of prep the doors of Darcy so that in my mind, the way that it would work is that I could sort of, that like when you start to, you let your foot off the brake a little bit and then slam it real hard, and that sort of lurch motion the car makes. But I'd like to set it up so that I can do that and open the doors as they're coming out.
Okay. That makes sense.
Darcy's not really automatic.
Yeah, I get it. All right, so you do that. You get that set up, and it is all right. So now it's time to decide what other things are doing. So where are you at? These guys are supposed to all light up. All right, there you are. Yeah, right. Yes. One. Just like that. Also, this doesn't even make any sense.
We really did talk about that.
Yeah.
I thought about it.
In my
Don't
head,
forget.
it was a smoke bomb, like, just for cover. This is funny. And Danny let this happen. He sat back thinking the whole time, they're going to try to run in there.
And then there is definitely stuff going on. Where's this guy at? All right. Can I just say, so in order to kind of hide a token, and if someone knows better than me, like a better way to do this, I have to take the token. So I have to be on the token layer, right? So I have to switch to the token layer. Then I click the token. Okay. And then I right click the token, and then I put the token on the GM layer. But then to move the token, I have to then be on the GM layer. So I have to change layers again. And then to get the next token, if I'm kind of wanting to do the same thing, I have to keep repeating. So in order to just quick hide a token and move, there's like 17 million clicks.
Yeah, that's roll 20.
You could multi-select, and there are keyboard shortcuts. That's all I know.
Uh-huh. Okay.
What did I miss?
Your turn, but we held it for you, so you will still be able to go.
So last I heard, Satchel walked in, which was a real dumb decision. Was the last I.
Yeah, he passed out.
Yeah, that is a thing that happened.
Caught it.
Yeah, and I passed out on the floor. It looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Cool. Welcome, new girl.
I was thinking more Abed. Cool.
Cool. I actually just watched Community last night. Oh, never mind.
Okay. Blah.
That's a lot of
Okay.
initiatives, Danny. I'm not okay with it.
There's a lot of initiatives going on here. This is a true statement. Actually, I should do that. All right. What is Sarah? What are you doing with Lisa? Lisa there.
We're gonna go ahead and so all that's happened is Satchel's passed out.
All that has happened, pretty much, is that Satchel has passed out,
And
the magic happened. So it's hard to say what's going on in there. If you're looking inside with your astral perception, the two forms that were standing are no longer standing.
Cool.
That's about what you got.
Okay. Is one of those forms awakened?
You can't see them anymore.
Oh, I can't see their auras, even though they fell down.
No, so if you look in there, right, there's like tables and desks and stuff, and so
I see. I don't have a target right now.
No.
All right. Well, based on the description they gave me, they told me that there was a mage on the other side of the door. So that's what I know. And so I'm going to check to make sure nobody else is coming. So I'm going to do clairvoyance in that next room with all the people.
Okay, so you're going to cast clairvoyance. So go ahead and I believe, like I said,
I can do that from out here, right?
You can, and then you can also move it. So where it doesn't stay, you create like a sensor, and the sensor can kind of maneuver around, if you will.
Cool.
Just
all right. So I'm gonna cast clairvoyance. We're gonna do a force of from this distance. I'm not really sure what distance I'm gonna need.
okay.
Any recommendations?
So give me a ping where you're casting it to.
So I would like, they said, from my understanding, let me X out of that. Eve. From my understanding, they said that there was a room straight ahead and then a room to the right, I think they said, right? That had lots of people in it.
A room there was the people ahead that they wanted to get at. But
yes, so they said that there were two people right in the door when we were going to go through the door. Then the two people they wanted to save right past then. But on one of the two sides, they said there was a whole bunch of people and a net and like some weird other shenanigans. But I can't remember which side. All right. Well, then I'm going to cast it over here first. So
okay, you're casting it right there. So so the force times 6 is how far you can cast it. So the rulers are legitimate. That's in meters though. So unfortunately this does, it's going to be squares instead of feet. So we count the squares, not the feet. So 30 is like to here. So yeah, you can cast it right there.
Oh,
Easy peasy.
cool. Done. We're doing it. Here we go.
That's not quite correct, but that's it.
So
All
that
right,
was
so there is.
that was like a force, what, 5?
Yep.
Come back, Lisa, or whatever your name is.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Clairvoyance. Clicking. Submit. Force 5. Submit. I roll like buttholes.
So it doesn't really matter. It's just because it's eyes. I would say I think it's that I want to say the movement of it is based on that speed, but no drain at least.
Yeah.
Apparently,
So I'm
you
just scoping
found
stuff out. Let me know what I see.
You found a bathroom, and it seems like people are strangely congregating into it. Yeah, because like you're seeing someone actually come into the bathroom from outside.
Well, I found the lavatory if anyone needs it.
Satchel is pooping his pants as he's unconscious.
All right, that's my turn, right? Because I'm not going in with all the smoke.
That's it. You're not going in with all the smoke. So we are back to the top of the round, which is Nico.
So then I turned to everybody and I said, before when I said I was all about the smoke, I didn't mean this kind.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to summon a spirit.
Okay.
And I'm going to summon a spirit. Let me see my spirits real quick. Well, my spirit said right there. A spirit of.
Did you say a spirit?
Spirit, yeah. Spirit. You know what that means. You from the South, you know spirit. Okay.
I'm from Atlanta, and I know spirit.
Oh, if you're from Atlanta, yeah, you definitely know spirit. Hey, when it took you a minute because you understood it, you was like, wait, they won't get it, so I have to say it. I think I'm gonna go for what I want to do. I think any of them can do it. But I'm gonna go for spirit of man. Wait.
Okay.
Movement. No, I actually lied. He can't do this. He can manifest, right? Is that the word?
Manifest, yeah.
Okay, so
manifest,
spirit, and he can kill things too, I think. Yeah. So I'm gonna cast him.
You're gonna bring out the spirit of man.
Yes.
Okay. What is the force that you're casting?
I think I'm gonna do the last one was 6, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do that again. But that means I only got 2. No. Are you sure I don't already have a spirit? Why am I freaking thinking I did? I used 1 and then I had 1 thing left.
The stronger it is, the more dice it's gonna roll against you, but the stronger it is. So
okay, I guess I'm gonna go for 6. Why do I think
okay.
But I have a NERPS. What does that do?
Right now, before I roll, you can use it to roll 3 and add it to that.
And if I do it afterward, what does it do?
You can't. You have to use it before I reveal. So you're supposed to roll it with the roll.
Kinder Mage hooked me up, and it's Mage life all. And I always see when the comments, Kinder Mage, you're the most supportive person in the world. So I'm going with Kinder Mage, and I'm about to do this NERPS because he's awesome.
So just hit the die and roll a 3, and see how many extra you get.
It's okay.
It's okay. You have a spirit of man, one service, and can this spirit cast the spells that you cast, or are you giving it fear or movement?
I'm only able to. I want him to do something, and that's the only thing I want him to do, and he doesn't need to have powers to do it.
Okay.
I don't think. And so the spirit's here.
We'll figure that it has whatever power it needs to do it if it can do it.
Okay. Hey, spirit, listen. First, how's your Jan? He kind of told me a bunch of stuff to say, but then they looked at me weird, so I don't know what to say. So
say what you want me to do.
Okay. Will you? There's two people in there, and you read my, and you know the people if I think about them, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I need you. Yes.
I need you to go in there. There's three people.
Three people.
There's Satchel. There's the wounded guy. And then there's the guy closest to the wounded guy. And then I need you to get them, and I need you to bring them outside before anybody notices it. Your other buddy, he was like really fast. I bet you can't beat him. Trying to reverse psychology, the spirit. I was kidding.
I bet you can't beat him.
About the reverse psychology bit.
So go in.
Yeah.
Get Satchel. Get the guy and the other guy and the guy of the guy with the guy and the other guy. That's what you want me to take them out of the room.
Out of the building.
Out of the building. Well, that's okay.
Wait, let me clarify. What? I see there's four wounded guys. Two of them are close to Satchel.
Two of them close.
Forget those guys. They're not important. So
forgotten.
Satchel, and then after Satchel, there's a room. It's a smaller room, not the bigger room, that's attached to that room. Well, let me look at this map. Yes. Go through those doors, then there's two dudes. One of them's on the floor. The other one shouldn't be on the floor. And those two and Satchel, and then bring them outside.
Use a lot of words to do this. Just next time, just in your head, just, this is what I want.
Oh. I'm new. I'm sorry. Kaida didn't get to teach me about talking to the spirits before he left. And now Nico feels really bad.
Well,
this is his sad face.
Don't feel bad either.
I can't help it.
All right. Whatever. Okay. So he disappears. Poof. He goes to do your thing.
Satchel dreams of chicken and waffles.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sarah, it's your turn again because you were holding your action till the very end. So.
Yay! So there's still smoke in here?
Yes, it's going to be in there for a little while unless someone has like gust of wind.
Cool.
That's
cool.
That's why you said that.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep moving the clairvoyance through.
Okay.
And seeing what else there is to see with these folks.
Okay. So you're moving it out. You don't see anything else like as it exits out the bathroom. The sensor moves really slow. And it heads out the bathroom, and you see like the shelving. You see like a forklift over there, but nothing else really in here.
Well, if we need to lift up that big fella right there, they've got a nice forklift. So
Satchel would be hurt, but he's unconscious.
So it's just moving along, but that's not really an action, or is it an action?
You can move your sensor as a simple action.
Simple action. Okay. Well then. Yeah. I don't think there's really anything else I can do from here. So I guess that's my turn.
Okie doke. Satchel, you're unconscious.
I am.
Yeah, so not much
Good job.
you're going to do there. Etienne, you are not unconscious and also in a sealed environment, thanks to some very fabulous wardrobe designers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fashionable suit. So, well, he's gonna start by coming in, having a look around, and then grabbing Satchel and trying to pull him out of the zone of danger, basically. So,
Understood. Got it. So you grab Satchel and haul him out. That is a complex action. So yeah, we'll say Satchel is dragged out. That's
I'm gonna put him like against the wall.
Oh no.
Oh no, against the car that just sits there.
all right. Gertrude is still standing by. Imagine.
That is my current plan.
Etienne is gonna just shout out on the DNI. I got Satchel out. Gonna go back in.
Okay. That sounds
Okay.
like something went wrong.
Not sure what yet, but definitely something.
Waffles.
Is this him passing out? Is that from a poison?
He ran into the smoke and then he fell down and just stopped moving. Yes, he threw smoke in there and then he ran into the smoke and they were.
But he's back outside now.
He has been dragged outside by Etienne, who has Etienne put on a helmet and went. Psh.
Okay. All right. I know what I'm going to do on my next turn then. Okay.
All right. So stuff, things and stuff and crap and junk. Okay. Let's see here. Where are we at? This guy. That's okay. Oh. Here we go. What do you got down here? Okay. Gunshots. That's what we're hearing right now. Gunshots. 5 hits. Beard of Man is like, no, I don't like that. Good to go. Next up, same deal. Spirit of Man.
Oh Lord, what is happening?
Okay. And yeah, you guys, there's automatic gunfire now happening from inside.
What are they firing at?
I'm looking, honey. I'm looking. I'll let you
good
know.
there. And one more. Not very good, apparently.
So they're stormtroopers.
Pretty much. All right. Cool.
Now that was a read.
All right. So all that stuff happens, and it is now Nico's turn again.
What's okay? I kind of thought, what happened? Why were they shooting? So first, Nico's freaking out because they're shooting and he doesn't understand why. And then he goes, I think he's gonna hold action because he doesn't know what to do. He's not trained for this kind of thing.
Okay. And the last action for combat round number 1, the first 3 seconds. Sarah.
Wait, since I'm sorry.
I'm gonna keep moving. Oh wait, no. Before I do that, because simple actions and complex and stuff like that, I'm gonna go ahead and reach down and feel Satchel's pulse with my finely manicured hands, by the way. And then I'm going to go ahead and give him a little slap with a little spark that appears and cast Antidote and try to wake his ass up.
Okay.
So
Ta-da.
it's going to be Antidote. Do I have to cast that at a force?
Just fucking fry my face off.
Might have
So the toxin. Let me double check a thing. I think Neurostun is really fast. Of course, you know, when
Doesn't
you're
it-
trying to like go through the book and find the thing that you're trying to find, they're not necessarily all in the place that makes the most sense.
Oh, it's the make your own adventure style of rule books.
Yeah. Like, all right, in order to see the toxin, go to toxins on page 587 to see the specific toxins. You go there and you're like, all right, so this is what it does, this is what it does. And then to see what this effect does, go back to the, yeah, that's the whole book. Love it. At least I'm at the,
Shadowrun.
yes, at least I'm at the point now where I kind of have the book mapped out, so I know about where everything is. Okay, go ahead and roll your spell. Cast the spell.
What force?
It is going to be at whatever force you want. The higher the force, the more you're going to help make the poison not affect Satchel. And also, it's neurostun, so it's pretty strong.
All right. So I need him to wake the fuck back up. So I'm going to go ahead and cast this at a force 8.
Okay. Now, remember, if you don't get the hits, it's not going to matter how high the force was. So,
What?
you're going to cast the spell.
Yeah.
It's going to generate some hits.
Yeah.
Satchel is going to take your hits and use those to aid in Satchel's defense. So those
gotcha.
hits aren't even like reducing it. They're just giving him more opportunity.
Well, whatever. I'm helping him and I need him to stand the fuck up. So
Yeah.
force 8. Let's do it. I got 5 hits on
5
that.
hits. Nice.
That's not bad.
So Satchel can roll 5 dice. Roll 5 dice to see if you wake up.
And I took 2 stun from that. So I got a bit of a headache. You better thank me.
I'm unconscious.
You better
Treat
thank
me
me
up.
when you wake up.
Oh, okay.
You're about to not be unconscious, so that's cool.
See,
All right, so I get to roll 5 dice. I'm gonna pre-edge it. Am I allowed to do that?
It's technically part of the same roll as before.
I don't know if that answers my question or not.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, pre-edge it.
Roll willpower plus 5,
No,
right?
just 5. So,
Oh, okay,
what is your willpower?
My willpower is 5.
Okay, so just willpower. Leave the other one blank. So it should be a blank on the drop down. You pushed it and we're waiting for it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll move on. Right now, Satchel, you're pretty much right at your threshold for being unconscious. So every hit on this is basically going to bring you out of that stun. Okay, so basically, yeah, however many hits pops up, just untick that many stun boxes from your stun damage track. But you'll still be disoriented, sadly.
Okay.
That will not go away. All right. It's going to be a new initiative round. So if everyone can grab their token and roll your initiative. You have to roll, Sarah, drain against 6.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What was it that I did last time to where I could go so fast? Do I need to redo that?
Nope. You're holding it. You've got it sustained.
Okay.
How many dice are my drains? 7?
So it's 6, but you're on your character sheet. You should have a drain on the bottom side too. There's a So go to magic, and then if you scroll down past your spells, there's added powers, and it says drain right there.
There it is. Oh, that's not good. Let's post it that.
I think I did do something different. Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Will this do what I think it might do? No, it doesn't. I thought maybe if I box multiple enemies and then like have them all selected and then I roll initiative, it would give them all the initiative. But it doesn't. Okay. Now down to you.
I got 5, so I took off 5 stun boxes, correct?
Sounds right to me. All right, I think that's everyone. So, starting at the top, who do we got here? Nobody, because
You need to order them. I think there's
yes,
a button for that.
yes, there's a button, and I'm pushing the button to open the menu to do the thing, but it is not listening to me. Turn off. Turn on. I turn it off and I turn it back on. Okay, well, I guess I'll just do it by hand. That's how we used to have to do, back in the day. Back when I was a little whippersnapper, we had to reorder our digital initiative by hand. back in the Cold War era. I think we're good. Satchel, you're awake, but you have kind of what happened.
Thanks for the laser brandy, Sarah. Silverleaf. Hey. Oh, where am I? What happened?
You got
Oh, he was having a good dream.
You
woke him up. Wow.
Man was on a date and you ruined it.
Yeah, wow. That was like his one chance.
Sarah is very not sorry. Don't know about Lisa.
Yeah. All right. Gertrude, you're still there? Any changes?
I'll pop my head out the window and sort of look back and go, do y'all need help? What's happening here?
Do you have a onesie I could wear?
He threw the neurostun grenade in there and decided to follow it. I don't know what to tell you.
I I have some antidote patches. Y'all want to patch up before you go in there?
I'm okay, but maybe the other want to do something like that. And he looks down at Satchel at his feet and he's like, garne.
Yeah, it's
Is that
kind
gonna
of
help?
done now.
So Satchel kind of gets up and heads back towards the bed so he can.
Yeah, it won't help
Sit
Satchel,
down.
but if somebody else has not gone in there yet, that it might help mitigate some of the effects. I don't know
I'll
how
take
strong
it.
your content is.
Me.
All right, so you're gonna. So on your turn, you're gonna walk over there and get it.
Oh, okay.
You can. I'm just asking. Just letting you know, it's not like gonna just teleport into your hand.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, it's actually going to stop me from fainting, right?
It's going to help you resist the poison.
Okay, well, I'll take one.
It's a bonus to it.
Actually, I'm waiting on my spirit. I'm going to see what he does first. Do I know what's going on at all? I'm sorry, it's not my turn.
Okay. Well, since you're waiting, and since everyone's waiting, and it's your spirit's turn, as suddenly just flashing out the door is a wolf thing, cyber wolf thing, kind of like hind legging it, and has this young elf female pink hair, and just drop and like she's awake and she's like, oh my, and then the effects of the poison are hitting her because ran right through the thing. But that happened.
And I recognize her, right?
Yeah, it's pink.
It's
Got a
her.
crush on her or
It's
something.
pink.
Yeah.
It's pink, everybody. It's pink.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Etienne.
Well, Etienne is going to make his way in and try to reach the back room as far as, yeah. He's going to get in, slide over the counter with the hip slide if possible. And
Okay, yeah, I can dig it. You got 24 squares you can run, 12 to walk.
Okay.
19 to get there.
I can get to the person.
Yep. That will give you 3 movement left without sprinting. As you do come in here, though, you're going to notice these fellas up here. They're kind of outside, but they definitely are looking in the room. Where'd it go? Right here. No, here.
What fellas?
All right.
Those guys. Oh, shit.
So you didn't actually take an action, though. If you want to take an action at this point, you can.
Those guys, where? What am I not seeing? These guys out there?
Yeah, those guys, they're right outside. So one's like right outside the door with an AK.
But I can't. I've used all my movement, haven't I?
You pretty much used your movement. You have 3 movement left.
Okay, so grabbing him and trying to run is not really an option. So I guess that guy is gonna take a 6-round burst from my AK.
I love it. But that does mean today is not a good day. Because a good day requires not having to use your AK.
That's
So we all know this.
But I mean, there's less.
It wasn't good.
There's less good reason to use your AK than against these guys. So.
Yep. All right. Everybody gets edge from Mr. Robert Loper.
Yay!
All right.
It's a 6-round.
And that's
burst.
a 6-round burst, you say. So that is a -5 to this number. Spoiler alert, that number's not going to be very high. Oh, that did the wrong thing. But also it didn't do the wrong thing. That's very strange. -5. Try again. There you go.
Oh, that's 16p minus 2 AP.
-2 AP. All right. So -2. Let's see what happens. Yeah, you is that just regular rounds?
Yeah,
Okay. So that is gonna be
we were going against humanist. Not worth the money to for Stick Shock and APDS.
yeah. Actually, yep. Right at 10. That's the amount. That's the amount that does it. As he falls to the ground, unmoving. All right. Well, whose turn is it now? It is Sarah's turn with.
I really don't like the smoke in this room. So that kind of seems like it might have been a little bit of a dumb idea after all, in hindsight. In hindsight. So I think how many squares can I run?
You can run. Gotta be more than 8. 1 second.
I hope so.
You could run 8.
Oh, gross. Well, that's just terrible.
Should be more though. 8.
She has 2.
Oh, yep. Your agility is 2. That's why.
Well, fine. I'm gonna go get that antidote that the quiet giant one sitting in the van was talking about.
And she does look weird right now because she's still under the spell of Duryea, I believe.
All right.
I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna take.
It looked like a really tall human lady, like way too tall to actually be a human.
That's awkward. I'm not going to ask questions right now, though, because there's some guys with some guns that are shooting at my new friend that ran in there and talks funny. So I'm going to go ahead and need some of that, and then I'm going to run on in there.
Okay, so you're going to get some antidote stuff. So it is time for our break. And I was going to try and hold until we could finish the encounter, but it's hard to say right now. The encounter could be another 5 minutes or it could be another half an hour. So we're going to go ahead and take 10. And when we get back, we'll see if Etienne dies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before the break, we had some shenaniganry going on. We had a plan. It seemed like a good plan. But like all good plans, it wasn't a good plan. So yeah, this is where we're at. Everybody's outside except Etienne is all by himself. There are like 7 gangers in here that all want to shoot him with
I
their
thought that was going
AKs.
somewhere else.
Oh no. There's one of them's dead actually, so never mind. There's only 6. And there's the person they want to help, and the spirit has dragged the other person out, but through the smoke. So we're gonna rescue you, but you're gonna suffer first. Is how that's going.
How does the spirit feel about that?
Spirit don't care.
Okay.
Spirit doesn't give a fuck. All right. Cool. Let's go into it. So these guys, this one, where's this one at? Okay. And next. Oh yeah, this guy's gonna shoot at you,
Oh,
Etienne. But you do have some cover, so you're gonna be able to add 2 to your defense test when you're doing it. And let's find out if you get shot.
Probably.
It's gonna be a this is burst fire, but regular, just 3 rounds, so -2 for the, so it counters your cover.
Yeah, so I don't get covered.
But you get cover. It's just more bullets. What do you want? All right. 4.
I pressed the thing, doesn't seem to have worked. Let me do it again. Oh, I'm gonna post edge that. I don't want to get shot.
I don't want to get shot. Maybe you shouldn't have run through the building by yourself with a bunch of
I
racists.
don't want to get shot.
Well,
He does not get shot.
I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It is now my lifelong responsibility to not prove you wrong in public.
That wasn't the greatest idea, but we needed to get that person out of there before they got shot by Nazis or racist or whatever, as stated before.
Yep. All right, so that was 1. And then we have that person's not getting there. This person's going this way. And then unfortunately, he can't actually get out into a place where he can shoot at you. Well, unfortunately for him. Probably fortunately for you. Yep. All right. Next up, this fella right here. Comes around this corner, and then he's going to shoot at you from around the corner. You do have still the 2 cover, but it is burst fire. So
I end up at -1 because
-1. Previous defense. Do-do-do.
Oof, that's
Here comes the AK.
What do I have? I still have stuff in there. Oh, I just burned the edge I got recently. I have other one. It says 4 in there. I don't know how accurate that word is. That number is. I would say maybe 1 left or 2.
Yeah.
Let's use that's 1 or 2.
I'll look at it in a minute, but for now, go ahead and I mean, if you're going to use one.
There we go.
That is not getting shot.
Let's see, this ducking and weaving, ducking behind his cover, and like, oh shit!
Serpentine!
Tabarnak, the call is the Chris. A lot of French Canadian swearing on the air.
I see. Bye. Okay.
What?
You just had this huge grin on your face.
I love when he Frenches.
Hey.
Satchel.
So I'm assuming I get to the van, right?
You do.
All right. Yeah, that didn't go exactly like I thought it was gonna go. So how do these patches work? He says to Gertrude. Oh yeah, we're in the middle of a fight. So he is going to.
You can
try to
ask
stick with-
how do the patches work. You can ask, and Gertrude can answer.
Yeah, and maybe we could take Darcy around. It looks like there's a window or door over here. Maybe Ian can leap out of it. Say there's the
I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can see that from where you're at. But that said, real quick, before we do anything else, what I would like from Gertrude is it could be a chemistry roll, I suppose, but if you have a knowledge skill that will help with toxins or to know about like toxins, how they work, medicine, history, medicine will work. Medicine will work. If you want to roll history, medicine, because the history is the specialization, so you have an idea. Yeah, so it would be a waste at this point to use any antidote stuff on Satchel because the poison has entered the system and is doing what it's doing. So the antidote kind of has to be applied before the effects of the toxin take place. So
yeah, so at this point I can make you comfortable, but I can't really counteract what you already got into.
It might help the lady with the pink hair that just got dragged out and the other fellow when he gets pulled through, because you got about 3 seconds to slap that on. All right.
Well, then I'll grab them, and then I guess I'll start making my way back towards the door.
All right. You can do that all in just this one action because you have plenty of movement. So there you go. All right. Next up is Gertrude again.
All right, so I will, since it looks like we're not quite speeding away right now, I will...
Not quite speeding away. Not quite. It looks like almost soon.
Almost like we're still parked. So I will go ahead and put one of those antidote patches on Pink as she's being brought into the van.
Okay, so you're going to prep a patch for her?
Yes.
All right.
And they are rating 4.
Okay. All right, so while that's happening, Nico.
At this point, Pink is taken care of because they're helping her. And I can't, I guess I'll get a patch. Because at this point, Etienne's in danger. So I want to help. So I'm going to get a patch first.
Okay. So you go back to the van, get a patch. It's pretty much your
more than one patch.
action. No, only one. You got to, every patch you grab is a complex act. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
That'd be horrible, right?
Yeah.
All right.
You can spend the time to separate them because they're a little stick to each other, and you can fiddle in the box and shit.
No, I did that already when I organized the medical supplies. Or counted them.
The spirit of man looks at you, Etienne, with some amount of expression. You're not sure what that expression is. It could be pity. It could be hunger. It could be a lot of things. And then it just says, follow now. And then it dashes away.
All right.
You feel a tingly. You're not sure what it is. It is your turn.
Okay, well, Etienne is he's being shot at, and the big cyber wolf told him to follow, so he's gonna do that.
Okay. You can move 3 times 6, 18 spaces.
Oh.
Yep. Etienne comes bursting out the door, a little out of breath, But,
I made it through. 18 spaces would bring me right behind the counter there.
Okay, so you're right there. All right, cool. So now you're behind the counter.
Meanwhile, we're all just like getting our patches on from Gertrude, and like, oh,
And was that just my movement? So it's
That was just your movement. If you want to sprint, you can sprint out. Actually, you can make a strength plus athletics or strength plus running, and multiply your hits by 6 actually. One hit is 6 meters.
Yeah, I think the idea is just to make it outside so we can get the head out of there. So I was gonna just take cover and aim at the thing and do suppressive fire, but no, that's a good idea. Let's do athletics if I have it.
Or even if you don't, I mean, strength -1.
I don't. You're right.
Hey,
That was intuition, so that's not. There's dice missing.
you're okay. Well, I mean, you only needed 1 to get 6 meters, so
That's fair.
that's plenty fast. Yeah, so Etienne does come bolting out of the area. And what is the plan here? Is everyone, now that you're out, is it to like get in the van and go? Or are you like...
Yeah, that's what Etienne is gonna yell as he comes out, like the smoke's like a running bullet. He's like, let's load everyone and get the dreck out of here.
And then Kaida's gonna look at do we know her name? Lisa.
Lisa Lee.
I don't think
Lisa.
I ever said it though.
Yeah, I don't think you
was
said
like,
it though.
Hi.
Right. Hey, lady with the cute shoes. Do you? And then when I'm looking back and forth between them, like, I already put this patch on. Those people are really horrible people. And they kidnap my friends. Well, my liaison-ish. I don't know what the word is, but I think they must have retribution.
Well, I mean, I just met y'all. So I was planning on staying behind and killing all the terrible racists in the room, or in the building. So I appreciate what you guys have done with the nice smoky grenade. I'm gonna hopefully lure more of them in so they all fall over, and then it's real easy to take them out. So I'm good if you need to go, honey. But if you want to take part in the fun, who am I to stop you?
So now look at Satchel.
Yes.
Satchel's like, is someone giving me a green light to do the murder? This poison must really be hitting me hard.
Oh God. Typically, I get poisoned after the killing.
Right.
Wow. Call back there. All right.
That feels like shade too.
Somewhere, Flea is raising an eyebrow at you.
Right. Kadia and Flea are just like, listen, guys, these people are really bad. And if she doesn't do it, and if I don't do it, what's the name of my gang again?
Danger Crew.
The Danger, yeah. All right. Take two. I know, take two. If she doesn't do it, or if I don't do it, the Dangerous Crew is going to do it. They're going to do it way worse than we're going to do it. I'm just saying. But that's not what I don't think that. I think
this is me telling the audience. I'm not telling you anything.
In case
Nico.
the audience did not get that dramatic irony right there, Danny helped him out.
I'm helping them out.
Right. They wouldn't even come get these people. Of course, they're not going to get revenge. But I say we must have vengeance.
And
I mean, I capped one while I was in there, but if you want to do more, I suggest we get these people at least in Darcy before and slap them with patches before we do anything else.
So, they've seen you too, Etienne. So if we don't kill them, they're going to be looking for you.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll let y'all figure this out. I've already slapped on the patch. I'm heading inside.
I mean,
Okay.
I know you got the patch, but it's still kind of.
This is going to be a good time. I'm fairly
I
certain.
don't know what's gonna happen, so I just want to find out.
So, are you also casting antidote?
I can do that up front.
Yeah, and
Oh,
then you
yeah,
hold
fuck
it while
yeah.
you go in. Yeah, okay. All right, so you put the patch on and you're casting antidote. Let's see your antidote cast. You already have 6 stun.
I know.
Okay.
I'm gonna slap on a stim
Okay.
patch after this.
Okay.
She's like, juice.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna use my post edge that Robert gave us on that.
I don't know what's going to happen to that gas. It just falls out before you even go in from drain.
That wouldn't have made me pass out because I'm only fighting 2 stun right now. But
Yeah, I'm just.
oh Jesus! I'm gonna go ahead and do my goddamn stim patch now. All right. Shut up! Shut up! I can kill you with my brain, okay? I'm a mage.
That's- oh man.
I'm sorry.
Ooh. I gotta get.
All of us are
I'm
stupid.
drawing it back in. I'm drawing it back in. Okay. Professionals.
Stim patch.
Stim patch. Rating 6 or 5 or 6 or something. Yeah.
I don't know. What do I have? Do I even have anything?
They're all in the van right there for you. What stim patch do you want to put on?
Cool. 6.
Okay. You're back down
right.
to 2. Okay. All right. Well,
What headache?
I guess you're gonna run in there.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna make some rolls to see if the toxins take me, right?
Yes. It's gonna be a willpower plus body plus 6.
Okay. Willpower plus 6 plus body. Go.
So Lisa.
About to get real mad at you, aren't I?
Lisa.
No!
10, 11. Determined to go inside. She falls down at the threshold.
Well,
I don't know what y'all are
no.
doing, but I'm gonna head on inside and then
Instead, it's just reading. C'est quoi votre problème? What's your problem? Why do you fucking? It's
As you hear her coming towards you, grab her, you throw her in the van, and unless
Toss in the van, put a patch on Blue, and we're leaving.
and you're leaving. Okay.
I'm upset.
All right, let's go. I'm sorry that little guy. I'm sorry we didn't get to do what you wanted, but apparently people don't get toxins around here. Come on, we need to go.
And I was like, well, he doesn't know what I look like, so.
If only you had an expert with you that like knew all about poisons and shit.
Yeah. Speaking of an expert that knows all about poisons and shit, as you are driving, you see
Oh, no,
front
we-
panel of Darcy kind of blinks up with an incoming call.
Oh Lord.
He's riding shotgun with me.
I am. I can't stand these people who run in toxins and shit today. It's like he took up his helmet. He's like, well, I guess I need to introduce you guys to my tailors.
Apparently. But yeah, it's still ringing.
So there's a little bit of fumbling while Gertrude's driving to answer it, but
Okay.
she eventually hits the right space to answer it.
You see the beautiful, compassionate face of Lothan. What, did you have to like come from the other room to answer the phone?
Look, I'm driving here. I'm not great at computers, and I don't know why you're mad at me. What's happening? How did you
can
get my
just plug
number?
your head into the car. That's a thing you do nowadays, right?
Apparently not that one. I tried.
Anyway, look, I got a thing I need somebody to go pick up for me. Yeah, I was gonna have Kaida do it. He stopped in earlier. I was like, hey, but then he was like, no. The two-faced lady, I don't know what they're doing, but they said they couldn't help me out. Like he's got better things to do or something. I don't know. But yeah, I need could you go do me a favor and just if you could pick this pick something up for me. Yeah,
Is it a big thing? Is it bigger than a bread box? What's happening?
No, it's not big at all. It's really simple. Still small. I mean, you got a big van. So won't be a problem at all.
Is it
Because
well?
it probably what?
Is it well guarded?
No, you're just gonna pick it up.
I never know with you people. Just back.
What do you mean, you people?
Right. And it's like, what you call it says that too.
You
Nico.
Cassian.
Okay, Frenchie.
Side note, did we leave her in the building when she ran in?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Etienne went and picked her up because he has a
Okay,
suit that
okay.
allows
No.
him to go through.
Instead, you kidnapped her.
Yes, instead you kidnapped her.
Well, okay. Excuse us for not leaving you at the end of
Right,
raping
right.
racists.
Look, look. Me want thing. You get thing. Yes.
You
I
pay how
give
much,
money.
asshole?
What?
Hey,
Well,
Gertrude,
much?
Said
How much?
you're just picking up one. It's just one thing.
No, how much you pay for this favor or whatever?
I don't know.
And we don't want any of that, like, store credits you gave us last night. The other one ran away with our pay.
They did. They totally stopped at Lothas to get some last things in his left. Well,
Bye.
it's kind of important, so I'll give you 10. 10.
10. Come on,
Each?
words. 10K?
10,000.
Yeah, okay.
10,100. That doesn't even make sense.
No, it doesn't. Not even in French.
Right, 10,000.
All right.
10, 10 or 10,000.
You're being real grumpy right now. I need you to dial it back and
Well,
tell us
fine.
where this is.
Oh yeah. You're gonna go to the Field Museum. Yeah. You're gonna should be easy, even for you. I mean,
Rude.
you know, facts. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to so it's the Astral Space Preservation Society. Yeah, they're doing stuff like studying the manosphere out here and stuff, trying to figure out if they can fix it. I don't know, but you're gonna look for the leader guy in charge there, Dr. Eric Kirsch. He's gonna meet you. He's expecting you in an hour from now, and don't mention me when you're picking it up. Yeah, probably best if you don't. But anyway, you're gonna be picking up a canister. It's got it's canister CAT 27000. He'll probably want you to do something, sort of probably ask for like a favor or something, like, hold this space so that our energy, or I don't know, this guy. So yeah, you're get the cat 27000, whatever he needs you to do, because that's why I'm paying you. And yeah, that's it. You got it. Easy enough.
Sure.
Do you have any snacks?
Were you mean to him, and that's why you don't want to talk to him?
Mean to him? What?
Look, you are delightfully grumpy, but not everybody's going to get that charm.
I have no idea what you're even talking about. Like, the words are happening, but like,
This is my point. Okay.
Okay, wait. We do something for you to help you get your thing, but we then got to do something for him. You got something else to throw our way, buddy? 10K is okay, but could be,
Box, carry, put in truck, drive.
We need to do shit for the other guy, you said.
But that's why I'm giving you 10 grand.
Well, give us more.
Why?
Because market, inflation and shit.
Roll negotiation.
Exactly what I wanted to do.
Good God.
Inflation.
That was painful.
Market inflation. Okay.
Pretty sure it's the only way to negotiate with him. It's by yelling.
Just yelling. Fucking give us more money. No. All right. Here we go.
I tried.
Yeah. If it weren't for the fact that he probably has something for you to do, I just give you 10 million with no 1,000. Just 10, right?
All right, then. Fuck you and see you tomorrow.
Right,
Close the lane.
Why are you so mean? And then click.
Right.
Yeah. Reminds me of my grampy.
Was your grampy grumpy?
Yeah, he was a grumpy grampy, obviously.
I was trying to be funny.
I was going with you on that journey.
Nico really enjoyed that response.
All right. Well, yeah, so there you go. It's what's the plan here? You got an hour to get to the Chicago Field Museum, which is in the bad part of town, kind of, a little bit. And you got a couple of wannabe gang members in the car. Satchel's a little bit out of it, but he's coming to a little bit. He's getting a little better. The new girl is
I'm out, guys.
out.
I'm like,
out.
I've got
Anybody got smelling
drool.
salts?
All right.
Can we send her the
Gertrude.
Valkyrie module? Will that help, Gertrude?
Yeah, I don't know. I've been watching you do things. I don't have like training in that, but I feel like if I could at least start the Valkyrie module if I put it in there. You won't.
Sure. Yeah, the Valkyrie module doesn't really require any training. You just sort of turn it on. It's one of the nice things about it. Yeah, you can definitely stick her in there. How are we going to be able to drop off these pink and blue on our way?
So you can. It might put you kind of close to the hour. You can take them with you, or you can drop them off somewhere kind of on the way that's nearby and be like, "Well, you're not being beaten up by racists. It's 2 miles home that way. It's up to you."
Nico, can you use your gang liaison skills and maybe contact somebody so that we can drop them off with somebody who can take them the rest of the way so that we can, since we've got this time sensitive thing?
Wait, am I going with you guys again?
Do you want to?
Well, they said something about money.
And magic.
I like money and magic, but I really like money. So can I go?
If you want to go, you sure can. I can't really stop you. You're sitting in my car. I mean, I guess we could kick you out, but that's pretty rude.
That is rude. Tell the dangerous crew that. But yeah, I'll call somebody.
We're right here.
With their awake?
Yeah, they're awake.
Oh,
So then-
I'm sorry. I didn't realize that.
Oh, they are right there. I didn't know you were awake. Hey, Pink or Blue. Who's talking to me?
The hair is pink. That's how you can tell the difference.
And then I turn to Gertrude and say, I don't like this.
Well, hey, I mean, thanks a lot. We can give Marty a call. Come grab us wherever. I mean, now that we're not in Humanist territory anymore.
Yeah, but just unfortunately it's we're on kind of a time crunch, so I can't take you home.
Yeah, no, I just, like I said, we'll just call him what'd I say, Marty? Larry is what she said, actually. Yeah, we'll just call Larry. He's got a car. He can come and pick us up. We'll hole up in that burnt out stuff for yeah.
I can turn around and go back. Just point.
Oh no, I mean it's just a block now. Two blocks. We can just get out and walk three blocks.
All right, I will slow down and let them out.
You're driving really fast.
Look, I have somewhere to be.
With that, they hop out. They kind of help each other a little bit. They look at Nico like, is he really going with them? Like, I want him to go, like, kind of thing. And then the door shuts and off you drive.
And then I want to stick my head out of a window and be like, hey guys, put in a good word for me. Remember who saved you?
He says it like that too. Like, it's not that like he's fading away. He just says
That's funny. That's very Nico. You're right.
So, it does take you almost that full hour to get there, just because there's, like, when you start getting into the loop area and then like to the area south of that, it's really you'll go down streets and actually end up having to turn back several blocks from time to time. You really feel like someone should map this out maybe for people to drive through here, but eventually you make it over near the coast of the lake, and kind of start heading down that direction towards the field museum.
So can we fix our new friend a little bit during that hour?
Well, yes, but not before she takes 3 physical.
Can I heal her?
Why am I taking 3 physical?
Well, because after an hour, the stim patch wears off, and you take 6 + 1 stun. Which,
You are enjoying this way too much.
when your stun is all filled up, every 2 becomes 1 physical.
I'm gonna go in and trash your Kickstarter. Fuck this shit.
As he sips his tea. Shady boots.
Okay. That said, that damage is not magical damage. It's not drain damage. So, and it's physical, so you can heal it with healing magic. Somebody who has a spell of healing.
I have a spell of healing.
You do.
Get to magic. Should we try with the Valkyrie module first?
So the Valkyrie module is not really like going to do its own first aid, is my understanding. It's gonna like keep stable and like speed up the healing process, like the normal healing process.
It's a rating 6 med kit included in there, so if someone were to use it. If I remember correctly, I may be wrong.
Thomas, you're
Jen?
stopping Danny from punishing me. Stop spoiling his fun.
It's only 4. Like healing will take off the 4 anyway, but we'll look at it real quick.
Because then if we can do the thing, and you get hurt later, we can heal you with magic at that point. Which is not going to be possible if we go straight to magic.
Well, I mean, you can always heal new injuries.
Someone give me a paper
Yeah.
cut.
Yeah, it automatically stabilizes and is equivalent to a rating 6 med kit with all the same functionalities. It
Okay,
operates as an auto dock.
So, and since you're just having it run on its own with an auto dock.
Yep. Beep, boop, boop. 12 dice.
Hey, look at that. So it kept you actually from taking that 3 damage.
Yay. I don't feel so good.
Welcome to the club.
That shit's
I
intense.
don't understand why the last one didn't want to undo, but okay.
What
And
did you
then
dream of? I dreamt of snacks and pretty ladies.
snacks
know.
and pretty ladies.
What was I
Not
mumbling
just-
in my sleep?
Not just any pretty lady. A very specific one. All right. So, anyone that has taken stun damage at all, it is an hour. And since Gertrude doesn't, hit all of the bumps all the time, it's a restful hour. So you can take a healing test for stun. I'm trying to get to it.
That's body.
I'm double checking for the stun. Yep, body willpower.
Body and willpower?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Body plus. All right, so I've clicked it. It will show up.
It will show up. Eventually, you'll be healed of a little bit. All right.
It'll take an actual hour for you to heal.
Yes.
I know,
Yes.
right?
So you wake up, Lisa, inside of a glass tube. Everything's kind of vibrating. Every once in a while, it feels bumpy.
This is upsetting. Hello?
Oh, someone let her know that we just was trying to help and not actually trying to kidnap her and take her somewhere scary.
Oh, she's awake. Oh.
So where are we going? Chicago Field Museum.
Nope.
Yeah, Etienne is gonna pop open the Valkyrie module.
What happened? Are all the humanist people dead?
Not exactly. You walked in and you passed out on the doorstep, so we took a decision that it would probably be better than to just leave, considering the situation. So we put you in our ambulance, and we treated you.
Let me guess. Alter memory is a one person at a time thing, huh?
Something like that.
It never happened. What? What? Well, that's embarrassing. But those grenades pack quite a punch.
Yeah, we were going after something pretty hefty when we purchased them. I think Satchel just miscalculated.
Miscalculated.
I feel ya.
Yeah, I'm sure he does too. And he
Yeah.
slaps
I
Satchel
feel-
on the shoulder.
It's like, I feel so many things right now.
Most of them painful.
However, while we were driving away, we kind of got hired to go and do a pickup thing. Anyway, as soon as we're done with that, we can drive you to wherever you want. Looks back to Gertrude over his shoulder.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to jump out while we're going, but we're really kind of in a time crunch, so I wouldn't want to leave you in this part of town.
Yeah, that's probably not the smartest thing. So I guess I'm along for the ride.
Sorry. It shouldn't take long. Apparently, we just have to grab some sort of canister and maybe hold a thing. I was unclear.
That seems too easy for Shadowrunners to do. So either... Yeah, I'm thinking you guys might have been duped.
This is. I guess we owed him one. Did we? What the fuck?
Wait a second. What's going on?
I still
He
don't
owes
know
us
how
like 3.
I still don't know how he got my number, so
Creepy.
Fucking rage. Anyway, yeah. Another person we're trying to help out.
Another person you're trying to all right. Did you get those kids out?
Oh yeah, they were well, not fine, but they were okay. We dropped them out somewhere their buddies could pick them up.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just hang out here.
well, there's snacks and water there in the back if you need it, and
Snacks.
and we should be coming up on the field museum here in just a couple minutes.
Oh, we're going to the field museum. That's just
Well,
That's just
once it was one of the finest scientific institutions in the world. You know,
a long time ago.
as you pull up to it. But now it is just a mere shadow of what it once was.
This is pretty exciting because I literally work right down the street from it. I can walk to it. That's cool. Also, it's really close to Obama's house.
His actual house?
Yeah, he lives in Hyde Park.
Surprised we know where he at. Shouldn't Secret Service not let that happen?
No, they just keep people from murdering him wherever he's at.
Right,
They don't
okay.
hide where he's at.
You know, the president
Look, I don't
lives
even
in
know where Beyonce
the White
lives,
House.
and yet we know where the president lives. Like, that's weird to me. But okay.
So
The front steps are littered with debris and trash. There's a dark brown stain at the base of the stairs. Probably best not to examine that too closely. However, waiting at the top of the stairs are a pair of very incongruous men.
Incongruous.
Kind of watching you roll up.
Are these the guys?
I mean, he said something about talking to the guy in charge, so I guess they are not the guys, but they can lead us to the guy. Like I was like fiddling with the module for doing our ride. Didn't take the time to do research. Anybody knows anything about this place before we walk up the stairs? Who inhabits it now?
I do.
have Chicago area knowledge.
So do I.
Yay.
High five! We're smart now. That was for Duryea, not you, honey.
It was for me.
All right, Dan. I'm gonna step away for a moment.
I decided something very specific about Nico, but I have to see how much he knows about this building before I say it out loud. That's why I didn't say it. So do I have to roll something, Danny?
Yes, you're going to go to where your knowledge skills are.
Okay.
And you're going to click Chicago area, Chicago sprawl, I think.
Oh, there it is. Hiding in front of my face. You said go to areas, knowledge.
Uh-huh.
Chicago sprawl. Just submit.
Sprawl.
Okay.
Yeah, just submit.
Okay. I got a 1.
All right. So with 1, you don't really know anything about this place, but what I will do for you, Duryea, is just let you know that Beyonce lives at 612 Halsey Lane, Bridgehampton, New York, 11932.
Yeah, right.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, which
Okay.
is in New York.
Right.
Why was that important to do on stream?
Because Duryea loves Beyonce, and he was talking about how he doesn't know where no one knows where Beyonce lives, but they know where the president is.
He was just, yeah, it's
I
not,
guess Duryea's not a real fan.
I guess not. I know how I feel about Beyonce. Can't nobody take that from me.
Unless I alter memory.
All right. With 3, what are you trying to figure out here? What is it you're
What do I know
wanting
about the
to know?
Field Museum and the area around it?
The Field Museum itself, it you click. Well, right now it's kind of the headquarters of what's known as the Astral Space Preservation Society, and Lisa knows about this because magic stuff, and it's especially this deep into the zone. This is where magic kind of the background count is a little bit warped, and magic is harder to cast. So the ASPS, they're really trying to figure out like their broader mission is just to understand like the meta planes and spirits and astral space. But here in particular, they're trying to figure out, is there a way for us to repair the damage that's been done here through years and years and years of Dreckery? It's not the safest spot, but because of what the Chicago Field Museum is, and because they're all mages, they have magic. It's kind of just the best place for them. So
it's a bunch of mages.
Yes, God, yes, of course. Okay.
It's my people.
Oh.
Got more neurostun grenade. You still have a
No,
neurostun grenade.
we're not doing that. We're talking to people here. And all right, lady. What did you say your name was?
I didn't. You can call me Media.
Media. Okay, Media. You
Like
said with
vegan?
your people, you wanted to
Right.
like.
Chris.
What did he say?
It's a joke from Tyler Perry's Medea. All the white people call him Media or her Media because they can't say Medea. And me and Chris are the
Funny,
only people
I was
that
gonna
caught
make a fake sin that was Medea.
that.
Like
Okay.
a big old bag of Skittles. You about to taste the rainbow.
Go ahead, Thomas.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
So, you interested in doing a quick 2K? Helping us talking to these, well, your people, as you said.
She'll kind of spruce up and go, "Why, sure. I'm always up for a little new yen coming my way."
All right. So, well,
Van pulls into the front of the steps.
I guess we get out and we start talking. We're gonna bring Miss Media to up to speed about where to get a container. There's a number of it on it. I have it in my notes and shit. Cat 27000 from what I remember. Yeah.
So as we're walking up, I assume these guys see us coming.
Yeah, they see you coming. One of them is he's got the whole like doctor or scientist look. You know, he's got a kind of a button-up shirt, slacks, sneakers, and a sort of a white coat, kind of goes just above the knees. The other fellow, however, just looks like kind of looks like Walter Matthau, but with like if Walter Matthau was like surprised all the time, and and he's wearing like a super bright, obnoxious Hawaiian shirt. This other guy.
That's a hilarious image.
Well, good evening, gentlemen. We're here. We were sent to pick up a package.
Yeah. Hello. The guy in the outfit comes. I'm Dr. Kirsch. So what's the deal here? You're looking for what now?
There's a container. It was a cat 00 something.
2700.
2700. We got something like that. The other fellow just kind of looks over and
Fella.
yeah.
Yeah, we were told to talk to your leader.
Whoever's in charge.
Yeah.
Taking to your leader makes you sound like some kind of person from another place, if you know what I'm saying.
The other guy's like, take me to your leader. That's good. I like that. I like them. I like them, Eric. I like them. Yeah. So Cat 700. If he says we got it, then we do. So I mean, were you gonna buy it?
We were sent to pick him up.
Pick it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were sent by, and I'm going to snap my fingers because I don't know.
It's just like my
An anonymous party.
yeah, interested anonymous party.
All right. Well, I don't imagine that. I don't imagine that they thought that you could just come and grab it.
Did they say we might have to hold something?
We were led to believe that this was already arranged.
Yeah, I think that's why he told us to talk to the person in charge because they might know that we're coming. Said this wouldn't be a real big surprise.
that you guys were actually waiting for us.
Yeah, we were waiting right here at the top of the stairs as you arrived. I tell you what, I am more than willing to part with the canister, but there's something that we need done, and we're a little bit shorthanded. It won't be difficult. At this, the other guy kind of like giggles a little bit. It's like kind of a weird high pitch, like, no, it won't be hard. Yeah, it shouldn't be difficult. But it is eye-raising. See, I have here, he reaches into his pocket, pulls out a small, like, electronical sensor. This is a sensor of my own design, and it helps us to detect and measure a variety of contaminants in both the physical and astral planes. And what I would like to do with this is to get a reading from the center of the Cermak crater. Just activate it. It 15 minutes or so, and then bring it back so I can get the readings off of it. It shouldn't take you more than an hour or so to do that, and then certainly with our gratitude.
Is are you the person in charge, the leader, if you will?
I am Dr. Eric Hirsch, yes.
Oh yeah, that was the name. Eric Hirsch. Yeah, confirmed.
The other guy
Way to
goes,
go.
you said it, did you? Okay.
So, if I'm understanding correctly, we were sent here to get this canister, and you want us to go to the crater in the middle of the Shattergraves, where all the ghouls live, and do some testing for you?
No, the Cermak crater is beyond the loop, so it shouldn't have to worry about ghouls. Yeah, you don't have to worry about ghouls. Just
a shit ton of radiation. Is that what?
Yeah, you made a magical Geiger counter?
I suppose that's exactly what it is.
Huh. That's kind of interesting. How did you? Anyway, that's not the point.
See, science is always interesting.
I mean, I agree. I love the science behind magic and everything like that. Doesn't quite seem like a fair trade, though, does it? Radiation versus being safely cooped up in the museum here.
So
You got to see it from our point of view. We're messenger here. We're people carrying things around. So.
well, here's the thing. We have an item in our possession. You want it for whatever reason, messenger, courier. You want to eat it. I don't know, but we have it, and we have as a really simple task. I really don't understand what the issue is.
Does your... All right, you said the center of the crater. How does your device react when it's inside other things? Like a drone, let's say.
Well, I suppose if it was properly... So I need the full readings, so it needs to be turned on at the right moment. And, well, I don't know necessarily that there would be an issue. You could very likely use a drone and drop it off. Like I said, it's a simple project. We just are shorthanded. Not a lot of society members enjoy being stationed here in Chicago for understandable reasons.
I think it's lovely, and I look out at the demolished buildings toward the lake.
It is central, and there are still some of those We still have the skull, right? Yeah, we still got the skull. And a big
The
thigh bone.
skull. And a big what?
The the dinosaur.
So,
Oh, Sue.
They named it. Sue. Sue.
Okay. Well.
Let us discuss amongst ourselves, and we'll
Absolutely.
get back to you.
Certainly. Discuss away, and just let us know what you decide. If the canister is not going anywhere today, at least.
Let that know, real quick.
I kind of want
With
to.
that, they turn and unless you're saying something to them.
No. I was thinking about doing the broadcast though to the team, and being like, so, or we could just light them up and take it.
but Bart,
Well, do you feel like it'll be that easy? They're standing out in the open, so I'm pretty sure they look like they got the cojones.
Well,
and Satchel starts looking around to see exactly how many people are around. And
they're the only people that we've seen so far.
They're the only people you've seen, and they've told you several times that they are short-handed.
Oh, that's
whatever
true.
That means.
That's true.
I mean, it's a little bit burning bridges, but because that's an option. I mean,
we could do either thing, but
I don't know.
I don't like their attitude and assumptions.
Like it either, but I also don't know much about this place, so I don't exactly know what we would be embarking on. We seem to be in a time crunch again, so picking up drones and making them so they can do that might be an option, but we have to move fast.
They kind of stop a little ways away, kind of near the entrance into the building itself. Go ahead and whoever's kind of looking over in their direction can make a perception test.
I assume I turned away to go back to the van, so.
Sure.
Etienne was basically trying to talk to Gertrude about drone stuff, so I believe he's not paying much attention.
Nico made a pointed decision to sit back and watch everything that was happening. Street type stuff. So I'll take a roll. Does it have to be perception?
There's not really another role it would be in this case.
I couldn't read their auras. That wouldn't help.
You could try to read their auras. That's a different thing than what I'm having you roll perception for, though.
Okay, cool. Thank you for helping me with that. Perception is on the bottom or the top?
Bottom left.
Bottom left.
Yeah, left. Where your skills are.
Okay. Skills.
So while he's doing that, so what do you think, Gertrude? Think we can make it back to somewhere we can get drones and finagle something with this reader in there?
It's possible. I mean, Darcy's got a seal. So if we don't have to get out, but I don't know that I can drive her into the middle of the crater.
Perception, there it is.
Okay, and don't know much about radiation, but what if we were further away in Darcy and then we would send a drone, either flying or something out there?
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely give that a try. I'd have to pick up some extra equipment so that I could fly a drone. But
yeah, don't know if we have time for that. Do we? I don't. Well, unless I don't know your contacts. I don't have anyone to buy drones from other than the usual.
No, I mean, yeah, someone at the Maker's Mark who might have something that's ready to Maker's Collective, not Maker's Mark. That's an alcohol. That might have something ready made.
Yeah, and I actually, if they have like just a rotodrone with something that can hold the sensor, I do have satellite link, so that could help us cut through some of the noise. Can mount it on the van or on the drone itself.
Yeah, so that
All
might be doable.
Are you also going to sense those guys?
Yes, I do. Do I need to do specifically a sense or aura?
You're going to be. It's a sensing because that's what
Okay.
that's what you use to read their aura. One moment, let me check something. Matrix. Why are you looking up Matrix? Any damn sense, computer, at all?
I mean, depending on how close we intend to get, I was looking into getting myself a Nivel Proletarian, so those come by pretty cheap model standards, and they have an arm that has a little bit of digits to do things. So, well, it could hold the sensor in its arm, and we could control it from afar.
Is that something that you could control with your cyber deck?
I mean, I can't jump in it like a rigger would, but I can control it from AR or VR as someone would with you know. So yeah, kind of. I mean, I'm not gonna. If we go for Rotodrone, I'm not able to do dogfights, but I can bring it there.
Well, I think if we have a dogfight in the center of the crater, that might be more than we've signed up for anyway.
That's
Maybe.
Yeah.
They look like for the aura, real quick. They look like both look like mages, about
Ooh.
even in power to you.
Oh. I knew it. Listen, this is the first time since we started playing this game that people were just outside chilling, not doing anything. And I was like, bro, they street Nico said, nah, they too chill. Y'all know when y'all go to the hood, if y'all ever go to the hood and this motherfucker's on the corner, leave him alone. Don't play with him. Don't play with him. Okay.
But here's the thing about mages is like they tend to be very beefy up here, but like not so beefy against gunfire.
Okay. I was just talking about, to me, that was my perception of how brave they were to just chill. Yeah. Okay, so hey guys, listen. Hey.
Grenade.
Satchel, really? Again? I'm just saying.
He found his thing. That's the one thing he likes now.
Grenade.
There'll be no living with him now.
A few weeks from now, he's gonna like switch his arm for a cyber arm shooting grenades.
Hey, you're cyborg. You're cyborg. Teen Titans, you're cyborg. Okay, so guys, listen. Look, right. There's this. Hey, look at the table. Look at that table right there, guys. And I'm pointing to like a little table that's sitting next to the two mages. So listen, that thing right there, it says CAT. It's a little, you see the canister?
Anybody that's up at the top of the steps and actually looks can definitely see that looks like one of those vacuum tube bank canisters, like that you put a deposit, you put your money in and you put it in the thing and then it vacuum tubes it into the main bank. No? Anybody?
Yeah, I've seen that in hospitals, but
yeah. Okay. It looks like one of those, and then you could see like it's laying on its side, and whatever's written around it, you can see the CAT, CA most of a T, and then you can't see what's rest, but then you can see like a part of a zero and then another zero as it had wrapped around.
I mean, it's right there if y'all want smoke, but I can tell you this as well. They're both mages, and they're both pretty. Well, they're at least they could kick my ass together. But I guess we're even if there's 4 of us all together. I don't know what you guys want to do.
Sounds good to me.
Can I flip to astral? Are there any spirits around?
You can flip to astral. You do not see any auras besides the two of them and the group of you and your fire spirit.
Can I see what happens if the fire spirit just goes and gets it? And
You can ask your fire spirit to go and get it.
because they're like
It will
talking
have
to each
to-
other right now, they're not really
Yeah,
paying
but
attention.
they're close to it though, and your fire spirit will have to manifest, and it is made of fire.
Yeah, that's not good then.
So my only concern with a smash and grab is that if the person who hired us to get this thing already doesn't want these guys to know that it's him.
Ding.
So if he's on their bad list and then we get on their bad list because we punch them and steal their thing,
Ding, ding,
then
ding,
that's
ding.
like a double bad list. And I don't know that that's a good thing to have mages mad at me who just drives cars.
Yeah, I mean, I can take care of racists coming for me, but mages, yeah, that's a little bit tougher.
If y'all think you can take them,
I ain't say that. I think that we might be able to, more mages in our debt is cool.
I'm all right. So, I'm just excited by the prospect of being sneaky and taking stuff like that. That like rubs my jammies or whatever you want to call it. But here's what I'm thinking. I just made that up right now. I don't know what that means. But
That rose my jammies. Let me tell you. Woo-wee, I love it.
But here's the thing. If we do this, it could start a fight, and then that's more work for us. Or we go do this task for them, which is also more work for us. So I guess it doesn't matter one way or another, but I'm just excited about the prospect of trying and seeing what happens.
Me too.
Of course you are.
Well, all I have to say is that I was looking into investing into some utility drones for myself, so that could be an option that we see if we can get this done via mechanical means, and instead of having people on our back after whatever we do trying to steal it, we maybe get more allies.
and we did just potentially leave a bunch of racists alive.
This is true.
Yeah.
I mean,
And I don't have a mentor. I don't have a magical mentor anymore, apparently.
He didn't say he was gone forever. He just went on a job with. And then he paused for a second. I was like, wait, he went on a job with Flea?
that doesn't sound right.
Wait.
Dun, dun, dun.
Flea's hiding the fucking body right now.
Oh, wow.
Okay, not now. Not now.
Let's focus.
Must focus. I say my opinion is that we should take the job and figure out a way to just do it the easiest way possible, whether it be drone or just. I get the suit.
Just to clarify, it's not taking the job, it's doing a favor. Jobs have new yin.
That's yeah. If you want, not that good with
You
specific
seemed
terms.
confused, so I wanted to clarify.
Yeah,
I mean,
thank
that's
you.
actually a valid point. Could we see if we could negotiate to just buy the canister from them?
I'm not sure it would amount to less than what we're being paid for, but we can talk to them. I'm not a business. You saw me try to argue with the.
Look,
guy
you're better
who-
than me.
We could also tell your contact that we incurred expenses, and so the price is going up if he really wants this item.
Yeah. That's
Let's just. All right, I'm bored. Let's just go play with your drones. God, it's been a while since you've had a girlfriend, hasn't it?
Hey. He doesn't have anything to say about that.
That was fun.
I just killed a man.
Chris is losing his shit, and it's making me happy. All right, let's. I'll turn back in to the guys and go. We're gonna do your stupid errand. We'll be back. You keep that canister warm for us.
Oh, certainly.
Hey,
You'll need this.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm
up
walking
and-
back to the van.
Yeah, just
yeah, just say what you got to say, and then I'll ask my question. And he looks at the
yeah, it's a 15-minute sweep. When the light turns green, so when you open it, that will start it up. So be mindful. Don't open it before. The light on top will flash red. When it turns green, it's done. About 15 minutes.
And it has to be in the very center of the crater.
Did I say center? I'm sorry.
You did.
I need it to be aimed at the center of the crater. So probably the edge of the crater will be fine.
I mean, that's different. That's a different thing, but sure.
I mean, different, better though.
No, definitely
It is
better. I thought we
definitely
would have to walk to the center of the crater and hold it there for 15 minutes. So
Sure.
being on the edge is much better.
Right. It's not a big crater after all. It's about 30 meters across. Yeah, it's 30 meters across, but I wouldn't go in there.
That was why we were a little upset about it. We didn't want to go in there either.
That understandable. No, the edge, and just aim it into the crater. It'd be silly to make something that have to go in the crater. It's
Okay, and can you tell me more about this device? And we don't have to talk about that for real, but Etienne is going to get into technical. Like, if I wanted to mount that on like another device so I could bring it there, what part can I undo so I can plug it in? I don't want to disrupt whatever like readings of it. Are those the bacteries, the bacteria that can?
I get it. So yeah, he starts to kind of go over it with you a little bit to let you know exactly how you might be able to like stick it on something. No magnets, this, that, any other. And with that, you guys all hop back into Darcy and begin to trundle your way over to Cermak Crater, which incidentally is close to the founder. Anyway, we'll find out though what happens at Cermak Crater next week when we come back. For the rest of Shadowrun Missions 0504 Liberation. Thanks everybody for joining us, and thank you everybody for playing. Do you have anything before we head out, Sarah?
Coddlesworth. Lots of Coddlesworth. So check out our Patreon. We just released the second prelude on YouTube, and the first episode of Like Clockwork is coming in the next day or two to YouTube. It's already on Twitch. You can watch it there. More preludes ahead of time are happening on Patreon, so that's awesome. What, Thomas? What would you like to say?
The next prelude should be coming out to Patreon very soon. It should have been uploaded.
Yeah, so if you want to see it before anyone else, join our Patreon for as low as $2 a month, and you get crazy perks and lots of great content. Kickstarter is coming February 2nd. I can't believe it unless Danny upsets my character anymore, and then it's off. But other than that, that's all I've got, Danny.
All right. Duryea, what are we talking about Thursday?
Thursday's topic is homophobia. We have two guys who are reformed homophobics, and they will be on the show, and we'll be talking to some members of the LGBT community, and then we'll be talking about that. And we'll also do current events. So we're going to put this, the only thing that's been in the news. So that's what we're going to be talking about. So Kinder Mage, I know you're going to be there. Even if you can't be there, I know you'll be there in spirit, bro. and I appreciate that.
That's awesome.
All right. All right. Well, with that, we'll see everybody next week. Yeah. Thanks for joining.
Thank you.
Much love, everybody.